Good afternoon. The scenario that was presented for this assignment was terribly interesting, and I can see how something like that will happen. What would I do first? The first thing I would think is to secure everybody within the perimeters of this building. So that means issuing a level 2 lockdown. Level 2 lockdown, of course, is when you have everybody out of sight and behind closed doors, locked, with no visibility. Students don't have to be scattered and spread out around the room and tucked down. They just have to not be able to be seen. After I issue the lockdown, I would send an assistant principal of mine probably to the surveillance room and look at the surveillance cameras and tell him that I need an update every 2 to 3 minutes on entrances. Are they secure, or is there anybody there? During this time, I think you said that my initial response would be interrupted with more information from the teacher, which is the parent is on his way, he's a few minutes out. I don't think that changes much of what I would plan to do or would have done already, but it adds a degree of urgency to it to make sure that the resource officer is called, and I'm trying to synchronize the arrival of the resource officer with the arrival of the parent. And given that bit of information, I would contact the front office, secretary, registrar, make them aware that if this parent reaches the school prior to the resource officer, make sure we can stall him. Check and make sure he's in the documentation to pick up the kids, just to stall till the resource officer gets there. Also, I would probably make sure that one of the administrators or social worker has apprehended the kid and taken him or her to a safe place, and keep them just out of the way of the main population, because this child won't be going home when the bell rings anyway. And activities that need to take place in order to make sure this kid is comfortable, make sure that the social worker and counselors who's going to have to counsel this child are in place. I would get him to another location and have that started right away. Following that, if everything is secure, I'm in a wait state, waiting for the SRO or waiting for the parent to get there, then I would contact the area superintendent. And I would contact the area superintendent to bring her up to date on exactly what we are dealing with here at Peachcrest, and to let her know that it's probably going to be a long day, because if the child's parent who he lives with has been shot, he won't be going with her, and he certainly won't be going with the parent who shot them. I would want the area superintendent to know that we're going to be at school probably past normal hours, and I will keep him or her up to date on the resolution once it has taken place. But those are the steps I would take in the order in which I will take them, and I look forward to hearing my classmates' responses and us having a dialogue. Thank you.